Hey guys, welcome to Turn Heal. Welcome to the place where we turn heal over to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Lisa here. All right, welcome to your reading for the week. I'm going to do a quick energy read. All right, let's go. I come to you, Holy God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, and according to the divine will. What is it that we need to know? What's the overall message for this week? What do we have to look out for? What is this energy good for right now? Oh God. Repairing the veil. Are we still repairing? Are we still going back in the past? I'm so over this energy. Okay. I'm over it, okay? Let me tell you something. But you know what? If this is the homework we gotta do and it's stopping us from getting to where we need to be, then we're gonna knock them bitches down, okay? Knock them lessons down and keep it moving. All right, let's keep moving forward with our upgrade. We have skywriting, the fates coming out. I'm saying all that, but it ain't gonna stop me from rolling my eyes, okay, to this reading. I'm gonna roll my eyes throughout this whole goddamn reading if they start talking about some exes. Okay. Deep quiet. Deep quiet, meditation and stillness, which is what I need to exude right now. So let me get it together. All right, so quiet time. Quiet time needed to, as we talked about in the moon reading, that new moon in Libra reading, revisiting the past, whether they come back to you or these memories are coming up and you have to go on and rethink about these things. The problem with that energy is it makes me re-upset. I revisit the past and I'm re-upset about old shit again. I'm like, why do I have to? But what I do realize is that new gems do come out. Even though I'm getting upset all over again, I am seeing it from a different vantage point, which is causing me to get more upset because it's like, oh, I didn't even know I was upset. I needed to be upset for that other thing. And now I'm upset again, right? So anyway, that process is repairing the veil. Well, let's get into the reading. Hermit mode, journaling, meditation, being in that zone so you can repair the wounds. You start fixing the wounds that was caused from whatever, all right? From new information, whatever happens, okay? It needs to happen. Okay, cards, you came out crazy just now. All right, so we have the Hangman coming out. We have the Hangman coming out with the Nine of Swords. All right, all these other cards fell on the floor, so let me pick that up really quickly. Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, all right, things that were misaligned, yeah. So we're still on this energy. Let's see if we can grab more out of this. I think that is the energy, looking back and seeing how much you can grab, how many gems you can get out of it, all right? But anyway, so we have the Hangman coming out with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords came out in reverse. It's like, look, I don't want to think about that. I don't give a shit. But yeah, like I mentioned, my whole venting, my ranting moment in the beginning of this reading, even though I don't want to think about it, blah, 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 it does bring out this new perspective, all right? And they're showing us why we need to think about certain things, why we need to reflect on certain things. Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups coming out. It does help us to close out certain cycles with the Ace of Cups, certain opportunities for love that needed to be closed out. It wasn't completely closed. The cord wasn't cut. All right, it wasn't completely closed. It wasn't completely shut out because there was still more to learn. All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out here in reverse, which is that energy of independence, but it's like coming out in reverse. So it's like part of us was still kind of holding on, you know, we didn't want to let go. We didn't want to let go of it. Maybe we got attached to the pain that it brought. Four of Swords coming out. And the universe is like, yeah, wait, there's more. All right. You know what? I want to do this reading a bit differently. So I don't want to make this a new moon reading part 2. Let's get a general message. I'm going to do a love message and then a career message. All right, let's go. What's the overall general energy right now? About to remix it real quick. General energy. We have the Four of Wands coming out with this, which is this energy. It's the Four of Wands in reverse, so it's coming out a little bit like an unstable energy. Wow, with the Two of Cups. Oh, God. All right, so the things that are unstable, that's not aligned with you, that's what's going to be highlighted. Hermit mode, as I mentioned, the Hermit energy coming out there. Why is that Two of Cups here? Come on now, card. Chariot. All right. We're still in this energy, all right? And whatever. What's going on with the love energy? King of Cups in reverse with the Three of Wands. Putting our hearts into something that we don't really have the passion for, okay? Things that are probably more of a burden than anything else. That's going to come up in our awareness in the love sector. Page of Cups. Okay, this could be the energy of somebody feeling jaded or whatever the case is. Like getting used to like half-assing, half putting your heart into things. Yeah, half putting your heart into things because your heart isn't really in it, or going hard for things that your heart really isn't in. Yeah, that your heart really isn't in, all right? But that's the energy there, all right? With the Nine of Wands, King of Cups, and the Page of Cups in reverse. So that's the energy of what's misaligned. What's misaligned and kind of unstable is not bringing us joy, but we're still kind of going for it anyway. What about the career? What's the energy for the week in the career? Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's new clarity coming on. I feel like there's going to be an ending of the clarity, ending of the lack of clarity. Because we have the Queen of Swords coming out with the Six of Pentacles. It does seem like what's highlighted is that we are in a situation career-wise where we're not really getting what we deserve with that Six of Pentacles. And that's going to be highlighted here. So this is all about things that we're putting our heart, we're putting work into, but we don't have our heart in. And it's time to revisit that. It's not saying leave these things. It's just saying notice it. Let's start by noticing what that is. The Five of Swords, it does seem as if... Wait, why is the Five of Swords here? Nine of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys, it's a bit of an injustice that you're not getting what you deserve in the career sector and your job or whatever. You're not getting paid what you deserve, or you're not being respected for your talents, whatever the case is. If this is a position and you can do more for the company, but you're only doing a fraction of your abilities, that's an injustice here, okay? We do have that Nine of Swords. It does seem like someone's just like, okay, well, that's just how it is. But it does seem like something is going to get stirred up to make us realize, like, I think I do deserve more, right? Even if you already know that, it does seem as if this is just going to be highlighted. Like, what can you do about it? What's the advice here? Two of Swords coming out in reverse with the Judgment card. Yeah. See, even though we already know that we're dealing in the career sector, for example, dealing with something that is not giving you equal reciprocity, you haven't made a judgment call about it yet, okay? So that's going to provide that breakthrough. Making a judgment call like, man, I want to make more money, or I want a better position, and I deserve that better position. That's a judgment call, all right? So it's time to make that judgment call on that. In the career sector, it's time to make the judgment call on the love sector. If you are putting effort into something that's not giving you equal reciprocity and it's just too much of a struggle, it's time to like kind of count your losses on things that are struggles. And like I said, it doesn't mean that you just drop it right then and there. It's just it's a need to just at least recognize with the Two of Cups is not bringing alignment. And then seeing what to do moving forward with that new information though. But there's a need to have recognition that something is not in alignment here. Royal card coming out at the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune popping out. All right. I'm going to do a pick a card. This is going to be 3 for sure, I think, I hope. Let's see. So this is going to be for pile 1. What does pile 1 need to know for the week? What do they need to know for the week? So I can get out of this general new moon energy and get more specific here. What does pile 1 need to know? Thank you. We're starting off with the 5 of Wands coming out here, which is the energy of feeling some type of conflict. We're starting off with Trust a Divine Plan for pile 1 with this 5 of Wands. The conflicted energy, many directions, not knowing which way to go or not knowing which choice or path is the right path. And that's why there's a need for you to trust, okay? There's almost this energy of feeling, almost feeling like a little lost or not feeling like there's a clear direction. Why is that 7 of Pentacles there? Yeah, this has it has full energy where it's like you're starting something brand new and you're like, where do I go from here? Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Because it does seem like the 7 of Pentacles coming out, it's like you're kind of in reverse. Usually that's a card of reassessing and all of that, but I feel like this is like you're kind of walking away or leaving something behind, and now you're like, okay, I'm following my heart. Naked heart coming out. I'm following my heart. Now what? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles coming out. It is you are putting yourself in a leadership mode. Okay, whether you're just taking ownership of your path of your life in a new way, in a way that you haven't before. Okay, or you're stepping up into a more elevated position in your career, or it's just taking control of your life. This is the energy of you taking control of your life by following your heart more than you have before. But it's like, this is such new territory. What do I do here? And that's what you do. Trust the divine path. What's the blockage for them? Two of Pentacles, no dilly-dallying. All right, no back and forth. Two of Pentacles, you out here like, which way do I go? I do feel like there seems to be many paths or something like that. Or you might be going back to the old. No, I don't feel like you're going back to the old path. I feel like it's somewhat exciting because it does feel like this is an energy where there are endless possibilities right now, okay? Or there are multiple possibilities and you're like, I want to choose the right path. But if you're starting off following your heart, you took this leap. You took this step into your leadership mode by following your heart. Your intuition, your divine guidance will show you what the next step is. Just look out for it, all right? Let's see, what is the next step for them? The upgrade, the universe card coming out here. And that's going to be different for everyone. So yeah, you already know that you're stepping into an upgrade, all right? But how you get there, High Priestess. All right, so this is what's coming up next. You're going to get the divine guidance as mentioned. You're going to get the cues. You're going to get the steps, the things that light your heart up. That's what you do next, all right? It took you here to point A. Keep following your heart through this whole process. Don't stop now, okay? Don't start getting confused now. You're not confused, okay? You have instinct. You're following your heart. You keep on doing it. Keep on going. You're doing the right thing, all right? What's advice? It does seem like certain parts of this is hidden because that's what they like to do sometimes. They want us to take leaps of faith, without seeing the whole picture because it helps to build the relationship with your divine guidance, okay? All right. Anyway, here we are with the Six of Wands though. This is a card of victory. So this is a congratulations to pile one. You guys, if you haven't yet, if you're thinking about taking this leap, if you're thinking about stepping in, taking charge and ownership of your life in a specific way, if you've already done it already, congrats. If you haven't done it yet, this is in order. Congrats will be in order when you do, okay? But yeah, kudos to you. You guys are being in this bold and courageous energy where you're following your heart, and Spirit is saying, keep following your heart. That's it. Don't start talking yourself out of it, okay? Don't talk yourself out of it like, did I make the right decision? Someone took a walk into the desert because their heart took them out there. Now they're in the desert. They're like, wait, ain't no water out here now. Did I make the right decision? Yes, you did. Okay, now keep going and trust that they'll give you the water. All right? All right. Should I pull another? All right, let me pull from the animal spirit real quick and then we all set. Pile one. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. Yeah, in the pursuit of this, in this process of you following your heart and taking leaps of faith, every time you do it, you get stronger and stronger, and your divine guidance gets louder and louder for you. And you'll get more and more confident in your ability to make the right decisions based on your heart, based on your instincts. So that's the transformation that's happening here. Don't be scared. You're on the right path. Keep doing you. All right? All right. Pile two. All right, what's going on with pile two for the week? What message do they need to know right now? We got 16. All right. Oh. Pile two. We have wake up call, go with the flow, face your adversities. All right, this might be a little bit of a tower happening here. You might be in the midst of a tower. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So we have the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Cups coming out. So it does seem like there might be a little bit of a shakeup happening, okay? This could be a relationship from your past and it's shaking you up. Whether it's a loss of it or you're revisiting the loss of it, that is up to you. But it does seem like something about a past. Let's look more into it. Some of you guys, this can be, wow, the King of Pentacles is just popping up for everyone. King of Cups. There does seem like there's a bit of a loss here that happens or has happened, okay? If you guys feel like you lost something that you loved, a relationship or whatever, it was something that you felt like you had love for, and it does seem like that there's a loss or some type of shakeup that happened with that, all right, and is meant to give you more independence, all right? That's what it feels like there. This shakeup is meant to break you out of what you think you are, because what you think you are is less. The thought that you have of yourself is actually less than what you actually are. You're greater than what you think you are. And this situation, this is going to put you in a place of independence, and it's going to show you what you're made of, okay? So there's a bit of a wake-up call. It does feel like it might be a bit of a tower moment, just to show you how strong you are, how greater you are, okay? And this might have been a situation that you were codependent on, that you might have been holding on to, and Spirit is coming through to show you some things, all right? What's the blockage? Yeah, and this is, it doesn't seem like something's being, it doesn't seem like this loss is for no reason at all, right? Obviously. If it's a Tower moment coming through, this is a Tower moment because it was something that, this is a situation that it wasn't serving you well. That's when Tower moments happen, you know, when it's like, if a situation isn't serving us and we ignore the signs, then a Tower moment happens to shake us up out of it because we got more shit to do, right? We got better things to do. So if you had a situation that was like kind of, you were getting signs about it not giving you equal reciprocity. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out here with the Four of Wands. It does seem like, Four of Wands in reverse. It does seem like there was something that was kind of unstable, okay? But it might have carried a lot of history with that Six of Cups, I keep feeling. It could have been, either it carried a lot of history or it carried some level of security for you. It was a comfort zone or something, and it's time for you to break out of your comfort zone, okay? So that you can expand and exercise different muscles within you, mental, emotional muscles, okay, spiritual muscles possibly, but it's so that you can develop this untapped potential that you've yet to tap into as of yet, okay? All right. Oh, come on now, cards. You falling all crazy? Okay. What are they feeling to see? Knight of Wands. Wow. Look at that. All right. You're stronger than you know. You are way stronger than what you know. I mean, wow. Temperance card coming out. All right. I'm almost seeing a Tower at the bottom of the deck. Oh, God. Tower and the Temperance, yeah. There's a Tower moment that may have already happened or it's coming out, whatever. But you probably feel the rumbles before the quake, the earthquake actually happens, right? But it is divine intervention coming in to say like, hey, wake up. We need you to get to your station. We need you to get on your path. And this situation that you caught up in ain't bringing you to that path. So we want to shake this up, okay? Just understand that that's what's happening, okay? Understand the reality of the situation and why it's happening, okay? Now, what it leads to, though, we have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Swords. This is some strong boss-ass energy here, okay? This is what you turn into. You're all worried about the Tower. Oh, my gosh, Eight of Swords coming out. Eight of Swords, this is what you was carrying before. I don't know what I can do. If I can do this, can I do this? And then you're forced to do it. And then boom, you just transform into Queen of Swords with the Knight of Wands. You know exactly what to do. You just need the push. And Spirit's about to give you that little push, okay? But yeah, it leads to the Sun card. Look at all this beautiful energy, all right? Something gotta get shaken up to like get you out of your comfort zone. And then you're gonna be surprised this time how you show up when push comes to shove, okay? Look at that, okay? You better go and get it. Now we have the Nine of Cups coming out with the Six of Wands. I do feel like this ultimately does lead, this came out in reverse because I feel like this is on the horizon, but I feel like this ultimately leads you to your wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands. It's something that's like a blessing in disguise, all right? All right, you a boss, okay? You a boss. Let's see, what is the animal spirit? What does the animal spirit want to say? Swan Spirit. Aw. Swan Spirit, time to take a deep dive. Okay, this is you pulling from, like I said, flexing muscles that you haven't flexed before. A situation is going to show you what you're capable of. You're going to have to pull from a level of strength. Yeah, a level of strength that you haven't had to exercise because you were in a comfort zone. Maybe you depended on someone financially, and now that financial dependence is about to get shaken up a little bit. All right, and then it's going to cause you to realize like, oh, I can do this. I got this, right? Obviously, it'll be a transition into that, but ultimately, that's what's going to happen. Believe in yourself. There's a need for you to believe in yourself. Like I said, you are stronger than you know. You are stronger than what you're giving yourself credit for. And the only reason why you're not giving yourself credit for is because you haven't allowed yourself to exercise that strength. You haven't allowed yourself to flex that muscle. And I don't know why I'm feeling like other people are involved in this, where maybe they just, because of other people, you didn't have to step up in this strong way. But yeah, you're about to get the opportunity now. All right, on some boss energy. All right, but you got this. So Queen of Swords, that is some cold energy right there. It's like somebody's being all meek and timid, and then they go into, I got this. You do that, you do that. You know, and someone just steps up, and I feel like you're gonna be surprised as to how quickly you make that shift. All right, that's very exciting. That's beautiful. It's boss energy right there. All right. Thank you so much. And 3. Pile 3. Where are we? 25? All right. Pile 3. What does Pile 3 need to know for the week? What message do they need to hear right now? Oh. Pile 3. It's at 26. Oh God. All right. We have the Tower coming out. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. And the 3 of Swords in reverse. This is interesting. I don't know why I'm feeling like, I don't know, I heard like quick and painless. There's a tower that's happening, but it feels like it's quick and painless. Like it relieves you of this heartbreak with the 3 of Swords. That's what I feel. It's like if somebody's arm gets dislocated, it's like, wow, that's not quick and painless. But whatever. It's just something that's like really quick, like, okay. All right, you're good. You're good now. You're good. See, you're good. Right? The anticipation of the Tower might hurt more than the actual Tower, is what I'm feeling. All right, let's get more into it. This is already feeling very cryptic. Maybe it's because of the cards that I'm using. Okay, 2 of Wands coming through. It just feels like something, you're anticipating something, and whatever this is not going to be as hard as you think it's going to be. It's not going to be as like, whatever you're building this up as. I feel like, see, if this is like emotional fallout that you're concerned about, I don't feel like it's going to be that level of emotional fallout at all. I think I've used this example in another reading. Like, let's say somebody is like anticipating coming out, right, to their family or whatever. And not saying that all stories play out like this, but let's say this is how it plays out, where they're anticipating telling someone that they're attracted to another gender, or telling their parents of that, and they tell their parents, and first of all, they build it up in their mind, and they're all scared and nervous. They end up telling their parents, and their parents are like, yeah, we already knew. Okay, thank you. Let's get some pizza, right? It's something like that, where someone really builds up this whole tower for themselves, and it's just like, oh, that was it? That's what it feels like here, okay? Because we have the 6 of Wands coming out. It's like you come out on top, and you come out on top without this heartbreak or disappointment or whatever it is that you thought was going to happen. It doesn't go according to plan with the 2 of Wands. It doesn't go according to plan in a good way, because we have the 5 of Cups. This is what you were anticipating, or it will. If this is you and you're planning on something, you're anticipating a tower moment, and you're anticipating this regret or feeling bad, it's not going to go according to plan, that plan. Okay, it's actually going to go according to a better plan, where that's not the reality. What are they feeling to see? The Hangman coming out with the Two of Pentacles. It's someone's anticipation, because they're anticipating all this heartbreak and all this regret and all this shame and guilt, whatever. If somebody, if this is somebody who wants to make a move and they're scared about hurting other people or something like that, it doesn't seem like people are going to be as hurt as you think they are, to be honest. So, yeah, so we have the Hangman coming out with the Two of Pentacles. Because someone is anticipating all of that, they don't want to deal with the emotional fallout of this decision. It's stopping them from making the decision. All right, that's what they're feeling to see. That's actually a hang up for them, because they think they know how it's going to play out. Let's look more into this tower. Why is this tower here? With the Artist coming out. Somebody wants to have this. They want to be free. Someone wants to break free of some sort. Okay. We have the Artist coming out with this King of Pentacles. Someone has some new inspiration, and it's putting them in charge of their lives in a different way, and in a way that the people around them have not seen yet. Whatever that is, however that plays out for you, you're worrying about the emotional fallout, or this could be someone else and you could be a part of their story. They might be worried about you having this emotional fallout, whatever, causing this emotional fallout. Either way, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's someone's building it up in their mind, making it way bigger than what it is. Their anticipation is making the situation way scarier. All right. This almost feels like someone, this is just someone showing up in a new way that makes sense for them. This could be like, hey, I want to change my career, and you're wondering what your spouse would think. You know, things like that. I mean, it doesn't seem like, I already said it. All right. What's that advice? Chariot. Keep it moving. Do that thing. Do that thing. Do it. Do that thing. Do that. Come on, go on and do it. Chariot card right there, baby. Let's go. See, somebody got bit by a certain bug, okay, with the Artist card. They got a passion for something. Do that. King of Pentacles, this is going to elevate you. It's meant to elevate you. I guess in you going for the thing that puts you in charge of your life, you're doing something that feels, maybe it feels selfish, because you're doing something that your heart actually wants. It does seem like they're, oh God, wait a minute. Oh God, is this a relationship? Okay, well, that makes us even crazier. That makes us even crazier, man. If this is like, because then this is saying, like, if somebody's worrying about moving on to someone else, because we have the Six of Swords coming out with the Ace of Cups, and that King of Cups in reverse. I feel like someone got bit by a love bug, okay, and they want to move on to the thing that makes their heart sing, because they were in situations that was King of Cups in reverse energy, things that their heart wasn't really in. And they see this new Ace of Cups opportunity with the Six of Swords, and they're worrying about the emotional fallout of the people around them. They think that people around them are going to care more than they actually do. Okay, well, that's a weird one. So you take what you need to take from that one, all right? But either way, the energy is Chariot card. It's not going to be as hard as you think it is. The emotional fallout that you are building up in your mind is not going to be that bad at all, okay? It seems like maybe Spirit has worked some things behind the scenes to make it easier for everyone to take on this new challenge, this new change that you're stepping into, whatever that is, all right? So maybe these people already are aware of the change that you're about to make or the step you're about to take. Like it's something like that where you just don't see all the pieces of the puzzle happening behind the scenes. So that's why you're building it up. All right, what do the animal spirit want to say? Canary spirit, sing your own song. And I also feel like, okay, the level of the joy and independence that you'll feel from doing you. That is going to trump. That's going to trump the emotional fallout, okay? It doesn't mean that the people around you won't feel a little bit of a way. I don't think they're going to feel as much as you think that they will. And I feel like some of you guys, somebody might be more concerned about like they don't want to carry that guilt, that burden of guilt. But I feel like once they step into this new world, they're not going to feel that guilty because they're going to realize that they were meant to do this. Canary spirits, sing their own song. They're the validation of taking this step forward. The validation of the validation that they feel being on this new path is going to make everything feel okay. Like, I know I made the right decision there, right? So I don't feel like there's going to be any regrets if somebody's worrying about that. All right, well, that's the message you needed to hear. Follow your creative spirit, whatever. We're the artists here. Follow that. Follow your inspiration. Follow that to across the seas, whatever. All right. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Taryn Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.